What is up, guys? Welcome back to DeeterPlays. I'm going to show you how to get this titanium jetpack here in Roblox as a part of this new event, guys. This is a free item. You actually have to do a little bit of work for it, so I kind of like that there's a little bit of a mission that you have to go through in order to get this, and then this is a free item once you go through, and I'm going to show you exactly what to do. It's a little bit tricky, and it might take a little bit of time for you. This game right here is the David Guetta DJ Party. I'm not sure if I said that correctly, but I will put the link in the description of this video. So as soon as you join this, you're going to kind of turn around. There's this welcome note. It's going to make you look at it for a little while, but basically what we're trying to do is make our way to this obby. So first you go down this little trail over here, and you're gonna be able to push a button to interact, and it's gonna give you some different levels that you can play. So what you want to choose here is the obby island. The obby island is the one that you want to go to, and this obby is a little tricky, and there's these meteors that are flying around that are knocking you over, and that makes it very, very difficult. So let's see, we're gonna go here, and once we go forward, we're gonna take a left over here on the left side, and then we're going to go up the hill. So if you go right or you go in the other direction, then you're not going to find the obby, the beginning of the obby, where you want to go. So make sure you take that hard left over here and then come up here to the top. And then this is going to be the start of the obby. So it gives you a little spot right there where you can go to checkpoints. So if you do fall, you're going to go to a little area where you can go and you can pick the checkpoint that you want. All right, so what we have to do is just wait for a platform to show up right here. So this part's really hard just because you've got all of these meteors flying at you. So if you can, try to zoom out as much as you can. Try to see any meteors coming at you. And maybe if you can, just try to get out of their way. It seems like they almost try to come right towards you. And if you sort of like jump, sometimes if they hit you, you will fly really high up in the air, and then you can kind of land right back on the platform. If you fall, then you're going to have to go back, and you're going to have to come back to the checkpoint, and you're gonna have to do this over again. So guys, just try to avoid the meteors flying at you the best that you can, and it looks like they do eventually disappear. Like sometimes if you get on one end of the platform, then it won't actually hit you, and it just ends up sort of disappearing when it hits the platform. So that's what I'd recommend, guys. Again, just a little patience in this part because the platform moves pretty far, and those meteors, guys, are gonna drive you a little bit crazy during this whole obby thing. During this video, you're gonna see, like, I'm gonna edit out the parts where I fall and have to start over, so it's gonna look like I'm just going straight through the obby. But right there, you can see we got our second checkpoint. So now if you fall, there's gonna be a second checkpoint that you can start from, and but you still have the first checkpoint for some reason. So just in case you want to start from the other checkpoint, you still have that option. So now at this point, we want to go up these stairs around here. You sort of float, you're out in space, so the gravity's a little bit different. It seems like it's really, really far and like you're not going to hit the platform, but generally it seems like if you just kind of jump normally, you will make it to the next platform, even though it feels like you won't, and it looks like it's really close. But you can see right there, you've still got big meteors flying at you, so try to avoid the meteors if you can. You can see these ones are even bigger than the other ones, and let's see, so just keep going up these stairs and try to get to the next checkpoint. So right here, I believe, is the next checkpoint. So you want to go around to the other side. Make sure you don't take the stairs that you took to get up here, or you're going to be going back to where you came from. But around the other side, you can see there's some other stairs that go down. And again, watch out for all of the flying meteors, because those things are crazy and they're gonna knock you over, and you're gonna have to go back and start at the checkpoint again. So just watch where I'm going right here in this, and I will let you know if there's any other parts particularly that you should watch out for. And then we're gonna talk to you quite a bit about the last part when you open the vault, because that is a little bit tricky. All right, this is just the final stretch here of the obby. I recommend kind of jump and move as fast as you can because this part was really hard. I kept getting hit by those meteors. They seem like they're coming even faster. But if you finish that part, you will come here to the end of the obstacle course, and it says, congratulations, you've completed the obby course, and then you've got a badge there on the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. Now, in order to get the next part, you have to go through this obby in order to unlock the next section. So now that you've gone through the obby, you can just go down here and it'll take you right back to where you started, and then you can go to that spot where you were able to choose the obby. So if you start the level over, you can go to the beginning area where you chose the obby, and there's going to be a whole new selection here. As you can see, before there was 3 options, and now there's a 4th option right here, Archive Island. So we want to go over to Archive Island, and this is where there's a little bit of a puzzle that we have to solve. There's a knob here, and every time you press the knob, there's basically 8 different positions, and each of those pillars have one position where they're green, and then you can lock one pillar at a time. So you can see this pillar turned green, so we're going to lock it, and we're going to try to keep turning the knob until a second pillar turns green. So we keep turning it. We see that second pillar turns green. So now that we've got that one green and the first one's locked, we're going to go and we're going to unlock the first pillar. So now both of these are kind of set into a green position. So you want to first get one green, and then you want to get the second one to be green. And then you can see here, now we're going to try to unlock both of those. And then we can see if we move through the cycle a few more times, then you're going to see that both of those are going to end up being green. And then that's when you want to lock one of the other ones, the last one, or you want to keep going around, and you want to lock the third one when it's green. And then when the 2 are green, that's when you want to unlock it and go through the cycle again. So basically, that's the way it works. You lock one of the pillars at a time. You want to get all 3 of them green. So get one of them green, lock it, get the second one green, then unlock the first one, and then keep scrolling through until you know where the third one is green, and then lock that one, and then keep scrolling through so the other 2 are green as well, and then all 3 will be green. Then the door will open. Then you come down here, you can see you get the badge, and you get yourself the jetpack. And in the game, you can actually use the jetpack to fly a little bit, but you actually have the item in your inventory. So if you guys are new here, I would love to have you subscribe and hit that notification bell, and thank you so much for watching. We'll talk to you guys later.